Hello and welcome to our video on the reciprocal transformation. We've already looked at the circle of transformations. This time we're going to look at the reciprocal ones. Reciprocal means 1 over x or 1 over y. So the word reciprocal just means make a number into a fraction over 1. So the reciprocal of 4 is 1/4. You just put it over 1. And if you already have a fraction, so you're trying to find the reciprocal of 3/4, then you flip the fraction upside down. Just a bit of background there for you about what the word reciprocal means. So a reciprocal transformation is 1 over x or 1 over y. The examples we have here, there's none here. 1 over y there, and this one is 1 over y or 1 over x. Here's an example of some data, and this data looks like this part of the graph, the circle of transformations. So you could use a 1 over x or a 1 over y reciprocal transformation to linearize this data. The reciprocal transformation is a stretching transformation that compresses the higher values of x or y, depending on which one you are transforming. This time I've started with 1 over y. The reciprocal y transformation works by compressing larger values of y relative to lower values of y. So it's going to take the higher values and move them closer to the middle, and the very highest values of y are going to move closer. So because this is y, this is an example of the values moving vertically. If we were using an x transformation, the values would move horizontally. The reciprocal X transformation works the same way, but in the X direction. Example 1. The table shows the length and width of 8 sizes of sticky labels. Using the 1 over y transformation, so they're telling you which one to use, linearize the data and fit a regression line to the transformed data. So we're going to need our CAS using the statistics function. And we need to find a spare category. I'm going to delete this one and delete this one, and I will try. Now it tells you here length is the response variable, so that means length is on the x-axis and width is on the y-axis, because the response variable goes there and the explanatory variable goes there. So this is x and this one's y. Length will be my first name of my variable. Width will be the second one, and nothing's come up, so I don't need to clear any variables. Pause the video now and enter your data values. Okay, hopefully you have your data values entered. Now, instead of changing the x, which is length, this time we're going to change the y value, which is width, and we'll be doing 1 over y. So I'll call this column rec width. I will just take you back a step and draw a scatter plot of this data just to see what it looks like, in case it is already linear and we don't need to perform a transformation. So click on set graph. We're going to do length by width and click to see the data. And I've still got my last regression line there. Set graph, previous regression off. Okay, so this data looks like a curve going that way. If we go to our circle of transformations, it is this one here. And it's definitely candidate for Y 1 over Y transformation, which is the one we've been asked to do. We need to do the reciprocal of the width. So I've got that here in the calculation area. Type 1 divided by width. And EXE automatically calculates the values for you. Now, instead of using this Y value, we need to use this Y value. So click on the data again. X stays the same. Y is going to rec width. Click set. Have a look at the scatter plot. And it's looking more like a linear straight line. Now we can calculate the regression, linear regression, using length for X and rec width for Y. Copy your formulas and residuals if you'd like to. Click OK. Make sure you copy down the values of A and B. Click OK, and we can see our regression line drawn through our data there. We need to answer our question. Fit a regression line, length is a response variable. Write the equation in terms of the variables length and width. So I'm going to start by writing it y equals 0.045 plus 0.069x. But they have specified they want us to use length and width. So length was x, width was y. Width equals 0.045 plus 0.069 times length. Thanks for watching the video.